Alright, you all know the story of Solomon Grundy, where he was a gangster and he got killed, okay? The magician is trying to put his soul back in him so that he could die and either face judgment. And so Aquaman's helping him, and this chick here. And Superman and Super Friends, Wonder Woman, and who's the other guy with him? Hawkwoman. I guess it's these three. I've decided to go down there and stop them. Yeah, just those three. And here in a minute, Superman's going to tell Grundy.
What you've done. Leave here now. Not without Grundy. And a good explanation. You've ruined everything. Aquaman, stop them. I'll try to improvise something, but I must be allowed to concentrate.
Go away. Superman always takes everything from Grundy. But not this time. This time, Grundy crashed.
Alright, so Grundy's defending himself because Superman won't quit.
May seems to be giving him fits. Just for the record, I didn't start this fight. First time for everything.
Too much noise. Away!
Really not your day, is it?
Alright, here's Superman and Grundy. Superman explains that he's trying to help you.
What were they trying to do to you?
Superman always attacks Grundy.
I was trying to help you.
Help yourself.
Now, see, Superman went over there and he didn't know what was going on to Grundy. He said, I'm not leaving here without Grundy. Well, Grundy said, you're always messing with me. So Superman's always messing with Grundy, not the other way around. And then, so now Grundy's defending himself because Superman won't leave him alone. So what's with Superman here in this episode? Let's watch.
I'm not here to hurt you, Grundy. Give up.
No. Grundy can't give up. Magician promised to help Grundy.
Don't make me do this.
Do what? All you gotta do is walk away. All Superman has to do is walk away, fly away, run away. But Grundy has asked him to leave him alone, repeatedly. I'm not going to stop because the magician's going to help me get my soul back so that I can die. And what is Superman's intention in this? He didn't even know what was going on. Grundy had to fill him in. And so Superman, he says, leave me alone. And Superman says, I can't do that. Don't make me do this. Don't make me hurt you. So let's watch. Superman's just gonna beat the hell out of him, I'm sure.
Grundy will help Magician. Then Magician will help Grundy.
Last chance. Let me go.
Grundy won't quit.
So Superman drops the atomic bomb on him. Anyway.
I'll try to make this as quick and painless as possible.
Don't overestimate your abilities. My people are warriors, no less than yours.
As you wish. No quarter given.
So the Moai are just heads in the ground. They're not an entire body. That's weird. Oh well. I'm probably going to cut this part out because it has nothing to do with Superman's. These are just a couple fantasy people fighting, so Okay, this is the recap. Superman did the atomic bomb with Grundy down into the hole. This is them crawling out. And then he engages Aquaman into a conversation. But Superman demands to know what's going on in a situation that he instigated. I mean, he showed up in Atlantis and broke up an entire ritual to give Solomon Grundy his soul back so that he could die and face judgment. And Superman had absolutely no idea what was going on. Asked Grundy. Grundy said, just leave me alone. The magician's trying to help me. And Superman said, well, I'm trying to help you. And then punches him a good one in the face. You know, knocks him over into Egypt. So let's watch. See what Superman's doing. Again, this is really odd for Superman's behavior. There, he's taking Grundy. So Aquaman just beat Wonder Woman up.
Give them to me, Superman. Let's slow this down. It's way past time you explain what's going on here.
I'll explain it to your greedy...
See, this is the point. Superman stands there and says, it's about time you start to explain yourself. When Superman is in the wrong realm altogether. He shouldn't even be there.
Friends.
There's Superman for you. And this woman, Hawkwoman's always aggressive.
That's enough.
Yeah, that's enough. We got the upper hand, see?
You've run out of choices. Tell us what you're doing now.
Trying to probably...
To prevent that.
There you go. Trying to prevent that. So, see, Superman? You messed up something.
Wormface tries to attack Grundy's friends. Grundy crush!
Stay back! Oh.
See, this is the whole deal with Superman. He's spontaneous and he doesn't think things through. He didn't even know what was going on when he showed up, and it ended up screwing this up. So now they're going to have to battle this character that just showed up. But it was Superman's fault. I want to point that out. I want to jump back in on this. Just disregard this image over here. This is Atlantis sinking. Okay, that has nothing to do with what I'm shooting right now. This is just kind of where I paused it.
Now the old ones see to it.
There we go. We're getting over to that. How that thing sank and shot these swirls into this deal, and there's like an egg over here. Disregard all that too. Kind of what I wanted to do with this one was go ahead and jump back in and see. It is strange though, isn't it? And anyways, yeah, jump back in and see why Superman and those Wonder Woman and Hawkgirl invaded the spell to give Grundy back his soul so that he could die, but it was also to the incantation was going to sacrifice Grundy. That's where he was going to die. He gets his soul back and he dies and faces judgment. This is what Grundy wanted. They explained it to him. He accepted. Here in a second we're going to watch and just listen how Superman still is unaware of what's going on, why it's going on, and he demands to know, even though he was the one that broke in and decided he was going to save Solomon Grundy. And still Grundy is going to tell him, you know, I want to be here, why don't you ask me? He tells him, and then, yeah, just let's watch. The Super Friends are in the wrong here, if you look at it.
Already fissures have appeared, allowing creatures from their world to gain entrance into ours. When you interrupted, we were helping fate cast a spell to bar their way. And now we must complete the ceremony.
I won't let you torture Grundy again. It's not exactly torture, more like sacrifice.
How do you know so much about this?
My people once worshipped the cruel tool.
On Thanagor?
The old ones are an evil not bound by your understanding of geography.
In return for his favors, my ancestors made offerings to him.
I can't believe anyone would cooperate with that thing.
It was thousands of years ago. We were still a primitive culture.
With your knowledge, perhaps you can help with the ceremony.
Forget the ceremony. We're not sacrificing Grundy or anybody else.
Grundy volunteered.
I'm not sure he's competent to volunteer. Does he even understand what you're asking of him?
Grundy understands. Grundy helps magician, then magician will help Grundy.
I agree with Superman. There has to be enough.
Oh, you agree with Superman. Grundy's standing right behind you, and you're going to agree with Superman that he's incompetent to decide for himself. That's what the superpowers are doing now, I guess.
When? There is. We go to a Cthulhu's world and kick his slimy...
Bird Nose is right. Fight, not hide.
No, we should stick to our original plan. This may be better. It's more likely to work than simply recasting broken spell.
It's a fool's errand. I joined with you to protect Atlantis.
And the rest of the world be hanged? We need your power.
So do my people. My place is with them. Aqua-Man, I have spoken.
Very well. A spell to return you to your home. Linza, I must ask you.
To remain here as your anchor, so you can find your way back.
Prepare yourselves.
I always thought it was a fable to scare children.
I'll take point.
No! Keep God!
See, there's Superman, always not thinking and just going at it.
What'd you do that for?
In this realm, ground and sky are not always parallel. If we are separated, you could become hopelessly lost.
Yeah, stupid man. Back of the line, buddy. I want to jump back in real quick. Here's Bird Nose. That's what Grundy calls her, Hawkwoman. And Grundy's going to help her, and then she's going to help him. But he tells the truth, whereas she just kind of evades it and says, I'm going to help you now because you're helping me. Here we'll see Superman's real purpose is just annihilating things because he knows he's invincible, so that's what he does. And then once he does that and he thinks he's defeated everybody, he thinks he's okay to lead the way again. Let's watch this.
Everybody okay?
Okay.
Like he saved him, see?
Let's get on with this.
But meanwhile, everyone else was whooping some butt too. This is a little more of the creatures that Superman allowed to let in because he disrupted that spell altogether. Didn't know what was going on, you know, but still. And here Atlantis is under attack now. They could have defeated them and put them all back in their own dimension, you know, and subdued them for like another couple thousand years. And but Superman screwed it up because he didn't know what was going on, and he just decided to invade and thought he was trying to help Grundy. But then Grundy said the truth there a second ago that Hawk Girl and her friends Superman and Wonder Woman hate Grundy, and that's the truth because they attack him all the time.